Tracker Fiend here. I said I was going to go over a quick overview or review of my moccasins in my last video, going over my backpacking loadout that I took with me when I went over my backpacking trip in Linville Gorge in North Carolina. And you can see right there, my dog decided to lie down and apparently just be lazy. Hi, Lily. What you doing, sweetie? Huh? You saying hi to the camera? That's a good girl. She's so happy. But anyway, right now I have these sitting on my Bushcraft USA 5x7 mesh tarp. Again, as I stated earlier, going over my backpacking loadout kit, or whatever the title of the video was. These were custom made by a gentleman by the name of Paul Wilson over there at Sod Hoppers. And you know, if you're looking for a custom pair of footwear, I highly recommend you take a look over there at sodhoppers.com. It's one word. These are absolutely phenomenal. I can't say enough good things about it. The turnaround time is about 3 to 5 weeks. It took about 3.5 weeks or so before I got mine back. But essentially what you do is he takes a tracing of both your feet. You make a casting out of duct tape. Yes, I said duct tape. And make a couple marks with a permanent marker. You cut it accordingly. You follow the instructions, that the DVD and the written instructions that he provides for you. And in about 3 to 5 weeks or so, you'll have yourself a set of custom made moccasins. Now I'm going to go over this real quick. There's a multitude of different options you can go with. Part of me, one of the options was, and I didn't do it on this, and it kind of makes me wonder if I should have, but I'm perfectly happy with these. I couldn't be more happy with these. This was an absolutely one of the best investments I've ever made. These are not cheap. Okay, you're going to be looking anywhere between $275, $300 and up, depending on your options that you go with. Like I upgraded for brown antler buttons, polished brown antler buttons, and the goop sole, which is essentially a mixture of, I think it's a 10-ounce mixture of barge cement and rubber tire shavings. Now you'll see here, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's kind of separating a little bit right here. That's normal during the break-in process. Paul specifically states that that's normal. And basically what you would do is, once it fully separates all the way across the entire moccasin sole here, all you have to do is just trim that off with a pair of scissors or a razor blade, and then seal it back up with some more goop sole. And that's one of the reasons why I went with this particular sole. It provides very, very firm and sure footing, great traction, but it's still very, very flexible, and it's not heavy, which is the main reason why I opted for this particular sole. And essentially, because you can actually buy the sole itself, which he refers to as goop, it's also known as sole in a jar, I believe, and it's utilized on the Tough Paw brand dog booties. And like I said, I can't say it enough. This stuff is absolutely incredible. I haven't had any issues with it. The traction on this is great. The flexibility of these is fantastic. Great ankle support, phenomenal flexibility. It's not stiff like normal boots or anything like that. They're not heavy, and I mean, unless you're stepping on a very sharp rock or a root or something, you shouldn't have any problems with these. There is a, I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm trying to get this out real quick. There is a wool felt insert with a piece of leather on there, and it's got my name on there. But get that back in there real quick. But again, I haven't had any issues with these so far. I've had them for probably close to a month, maybe a little bit more, and I absolutely love these things, and I highly recommend them. If you're looking for a custom pair of footwear or boots of any kind, you definitely need to take a look over there at sodhoppers.com. It may be something you're interested in. Be prepared to spend some money on these. These are not cheap by any stretch of the means, and obviously the options that you select for your moccasins, it's going to add to the overall cost of the product. But real quick, and he has different leather options and color options that you can go with. I went with a one-piece toe model in chocolate buffalo. The entire moccasin is made up from buffalo. This is the one-piece toe model. I didn't get any of the piping trim or anything around the edge right here. This is, I went with a cap, heel cap, and tabs for the lacing instead of a full heel piece. And it is tobacco leather, so it's chocolate and tobacco leather, burnt brown antler buttons, buffalo antler buttons, and the goop sole. Again, I haven't had any problems with these. One of the things that Paul does do is this particular lacing or lace here, which is a solid piece of buffalo hide, is intentionally left several inches longer than what you would typically need. Specifically, so once you have these done and they have formed to your feet after the break-in period, and he advises that you start off wearing these barefoot for the first couple of days for a break-in process. And it's very important that you follow the instructions during the break-in process to do this. If you do end up investing in these, but he goes into detail about that. And as I said, he leaves these laces long, so once they are broken in, they stretch a little bit, and then you can just trim the fit. But I absolutely love these. I haven't had any issues with them. They're super flexible. The grip from the goop sole is phenomenal, and just overall they're just a phenomenal made product, and I can't recommend these enough. If you're used to wearing boots, or you've been considering moving to a more minimalist approach but still want the ankle support here, or you've just been considering possibly looking into some custom made footwear, definitely take a look over there at Sod Hoppers. Paul Wilson, he's been doing this for quite some time. I'm not really sure. I think he's been doing it since 1980 or so. So he's been doing this for a while, and these things are absolutely amazing. I can't say enough good things about them. Again, you're going to pay a premium price for these. They're not cheap, but in my eyes, it's worth every penny. So let me know what you think. I'll get back. I'll try to answer any type of questions or comments that you have. Down. I haven't really seen too many videos on moccasins, custom-made footwear moccasins, and more specifically anything from about Sod Hoppers products. So I thought I'd go ahead and knock this out and do a quick video of these. But I absolutely love these, and it may be something that you might be interested in checking out. And again, the website is sodhoppers.com.